Hey, what's going on, team? It's Ricky with TechWit Solutions. I'm here back at my, the house that I grew up in California. I actually just finished trading live with the Learn Plan Profit Group. Not too sure if you're going to be able to see it, but I took one quick little day trade. Pretty efficient day trade. I didn't trade with much, so $201 profit. I don't know if you guys could even see it there, but hopefully it'll pop up here as well. Total of 4 orders. I'm a big believer in averaging up, not necessarily averaging down. So my first order was at 624, then 631, then 633. So that's where I bought, and then I sold it all about, what was that, 5 minutes later at 638 at 18440. So natural gas ended up continuing to sell off, which means that, degas continued to push up. But again, I did a pretty good job locking in profits. And we got a very, very interesting question within the Learn Plan Profit live stream today. He asked the question if, how many times do I have to have a green day to begin to trade with more money? I think this is a question that a lot of people ask, like, when are you ready to scale and to trade with more money? Does it come down to, okay, well, maybe after 5 green days, I can then begin to trade more. And after 20 green days, I can begin to trade more. I want to make sure that I am completely honest. I think it is all based off of your opinion and your preference, and I'm going to be sharing mine. And you let me know in the comments section what you guys think. So I'm a big believer that it doesn't necessarily matter so much on how many green days you have in a row. And I want to explain myself. Someone can have 10 green days in a row, right? Let's say that their daily goal is 1%, or they're able to, make 1% every single day. Let's be completely honest. Let's say in the past 2 months, someone began to follow me and saw that natural gas was selling off. Therefore, all they did was swing trade degas, meaning that degas has gapped up quite a bit. Therefore, it would be very easy for them to have consistent green days. So it's kind of chance, right, that they were able to fall into that season when there's such a consistent pattern. Let's say their risk management is not on point. And what I mean by that is someone can have 10 green days, just like I explained, 1% every single day, 10% for the 10 days, right? But if they're still not experienced enough to understand how important it is to manage risk, then let's say things begin to go south for the first time for them, or they're fairly new to things going south and their risk management is not on point, would it be much of a surprise that they give back that 10% on just one red day? So yeah, you had 10 green days and only one red day. Does that make you a good trader? In my eyes, it is dependent on how you manage risk. And I've said this multiple times. I think one of the biggest areas of opportunity, at least for when I first started to trade, and this is why I share it so much, is how important it is to become a true professional and keeping those losses small. Yesterday, I actually ended the day at $2.69 of a loss. Think about that, $2.69. But every single day other than that, I was hitting $500, I was hitting $1,000. And I think that's the beautiful thing about, trading. And once you become comfortable enough to understand what it is that you're doing. So when asking the question, when are you ready to scale, or how many days do you need to be green to be ready to trade with more money? I would be so much less focused on how many green days can you have in a row, and actually how many times can you work towards hitting your daily goal, but when things begin to go south, that you do a proper job managing risk. So instead of focusing on how many green days can I have in a row, is more of like, can I hit a monthly goal consistently, even for a number of months? And I think the things that I would really pay attention to is, as you're trying to figure out if you're ready to scale, is how comfortable you feel when taking a position. Do you have a set list of criteria that every stock has to meet? And your overall just general knowledge when it comes down to trading. Asking the simple question, right, of when you started your first job and you were still learning the ropes. But think about it. If you were someone that was about to invest in that job that you had, right, invest money, would you feel as comfortable to invest $10, $20, $30,000 into that company when you don't really understand what it does or how it works? But a couple months or a couple years down the road, it might not be so much of a question of like, yeah, I do think it's a solid company, because you're informed. You're informed about what it does, how it makes money, and why it's successful. Just like I think you should be when you're ready to scale. You need to understand the position you are. You need to understand how informed you are. And by being informed of who you are and how you trade as a trader, you'll have a better understanding of how much you would feel comfortable trading and scaling to. It's very easy when people try to build these perfect graphs, and there's nothing wrong with that. But a friendly little reminder is, I think if we become so much less focused on how many green days can I have in a row, and so much more focused on how informed am I with the trades that I'm taking, and am I ready to begin to trade with more? Because it's not always just about making money in the market, but it's also how you manage it. So yeah, you can have 10 green days in a row, but when things begin to go south, and if things begin to go south when you begin to trade with more money, and if you can't even manage it with a smaller dollar amount, what makes you think that you're going to be able to manage it when you're trading with, 10 times more money? It just drives 10 times more the emotion. So just something to think about. I always love hearing our traders when they are ready to begin to trade with more money. I think that this is a big focus that a lot of up and coming traders always have. So I just want to be that friendly reminder to, not to speed up the process, that you have nothing but time to make money. And you want to feel very comfortable with what it is that you are doing, or at least informed enough to be able to make the right decision of whether you should or should not begin to trade with more. So let me know in the comment section what you guys think about my opinions. I really hope that I earned your thumbs up. Friendly little reminder that today is Christmas Eve, therefore it is a half day in the market. So make sure that if you don't see an opportunity present itself, to not force a trade, because the market will close a little early. And just a little Christmas Eve gift for all those that are ready to join our team with Learn Plan Profit. I'm gonna put a $50 off coupon. If you're ready to join Learn Plan Profit and you wanna watch me trade live, we'd love to have you as a part of the Learn Plan Profit team. So all you have to do is click that first link down below. You're gonna get $50 off the Learn Plan Profit lesson library. You'll get lifetime access to the beginner-friendly A to Z video lesson library. You're gonna also be able to watch me trade live every single day, and then you get access to the Learn Plan Profit Discord chat. I really do appreciate you guys' time. Wish you guys an amazing holiday, and like always, let's make sure that we end the year on a green note. Take it easy, team.